Hi everyone. In this lesson, let's talk about hyperlink navigation to anchors. What is an anchor? Let me show you a picture. This is a ship with an anchor underneath. Do you know the purpose of an anchor? It's to fix the ship in place, preventing it from drifting freely with the current, right? Similarly, an anchor in HTML functions like an anchor in the real world. It helps fix or provide a position for navigation. You can also think of it as a bookmark in a book, marking the page you want to navigate to. I'll explain its usage with an example. Anchors in HTML can be implemented in two ways. The first one is using the ID attribute to create an anchor. The second one is using the name attribute of the A tag as a marker. The name attribute in A tag is now deprecated, although most browsers still support it. We won't discuss this outdated method in this lesson. We'll only focus on creating anchor navigation using the ID attribute. I've prepared some images for this session's example. Let's add them into our code, along with the title above each image. For the title, let's use H1. Now, let's add a new requirement. Suppose we have more and more images, and I want to create a quick navigation area at the top of the page. I'll write the names of these images at the top, and when I click on the name, it should jump directly to the corresponding image. Let's implement this together. Step 1 is to add links at the top. So, at the top of the page, create some hyperlinks using the A tag, as we learned in early lessons. For now, just write the text and leaving the href attribute empty. Currently, clicking these links won't do anything because we haven't assigned any href values. Step 2 is to add anchors. To achieve our goal, clicking on koala should make the page scroll down to the koala image. For this, we need to create an anchor by marking the koala section using the ID attribute. You can assign an ID to the H1 tag or the image tag. Both are okay. Here I'll add an ID to the H1 tag and name it KAL. Next, update the hyperlink for koala. Set its href to #KAL. This will link the koala hyperlink to the section marked by the ID. Notice that the ID value in the HTML element does not include the hash symbol. But in the href, you must include hash. Okay, let's test it. Click the koala link, and great, we made it. Here are some other important points to remember. First, the ID value is case sensitive. Make sure the href matches the ID exactly. Second, each ID in the document must be unique. You cannot make same one twice. Another common use case for anchors is the back to top button we can find on many websites. Let's implement that. Create an A tag with the text back to top and set its href to hash. Without any other text. This makes the page jump back to the top. Let's test it. Clicking the link jumps to the top. Great. Some of you might know that leaving the href empty also seems to work. Let's try it. Create another link and remove the hash. And test it. It also jumps to the top, right? But there's difference. When the href is set to hash, the page scrolls to the top. If it's left empty, the page actually reloads. To confirm, watch the Browser tab icon and title closely when you click these links. First, I'll click the link with hash. No refresh occurs, right? Then click the link with an empty href. Notice the tab flashes, right? Indicating the page has reloaded. You can also use anchors to navigate to a specific position on another page. For example, open the HTML file from the previous lesson, add a hyperlink at the end of the document that says view the koala image on another page. Set the href to the relative path of that page, followed by #KAL. Let's test it. Open the file with live server and click the link. It jumps directly to the koala section on the other page. Cool, that's how anchors work. Thanks for watching. After this lesson, you can use my note to have a review. See you in the next lesson.